Man, I gotta look that up. I gotta find out who sings that, because that is good stuff. Hello, good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm gonna sneeze, so you can say bless you in a second. Man, there are huge wildfires going on in here. I've been sniffling like crazy. We've been inside most of the time, air conditioning on, which also makes me dry. Man, it is crazy stuff, though. I don't know if you've seen the pictures on TV, but it's amazing. It was amazing last night. We came over the hill coming back from the airport, dropping someone at the airport. Dropped someone at the airport in the morning and at night yesterday. And coming over the hill from like Baldwin Hills area, and you could see just a line of fire like stretching all across this mountain. Just darkness, and then just a line of fire. It was amazing. Really kind of gorgeous, actually. Conditions of a fallen world, perhaps. That nature and we would be in strife. And nature's a powerful thing. The world is a powerful thing. The universe is a powerful thing. I think there's a reason human beings are so small, and we're able to do a lot that's pretty amazing for how small we are, and achieve much. But nothing we achieve is worth anything without a consecration to our Creator. I was thinking of it today to get sort of punished. Don't punish me for it. I thought a cool way to refer to it as an altered life. Dual purpose there. This is a double entendre without the sauciness, because it's an altered life, and that it is changed from that. We are altered. We are transformed by salvation, by mercy, by revelation, by just a rending and a cleansing of our very nature that is broken and abusive and destructive, like the world around us, tending towards entropy, as the laws of nature dictate, and transformed into something of spirit, something that pushes out from oneself, up and out, and pushes all this self-preoccupation and self-love into love of others, into love of God first and foremost, and through that gratitude and that beauty and that example of that sacrificial love, to love others with the same vehemence, or as great a vehemence as we can pursue. And then not only is it altered as in it is changed, but an altered life, as in to bring something to an altar as a sacrifice, that our life has been altered, our very life, in falling upon the mercy of God through Christ, that we let ourselves be consumed in that sacrifice, even as Christ came to die for us, that falling upon his mercy, taking his merciful sacrifice, that we ourselves, our dead flesh, is destroyed and made to live. And anew each day I seek to alter myself once again, or to be altered, to lay my burdens on the altar, lay myself on the altar, lay my sins again on the altar. Lord, cleanse me, heal me, move me, give me compassion and passion. Let me be a living sacrifice to you again this day. Thank you for even making me alive. Thank you for making me dead, that I might be alive. Thank you for making me in sin and in darkness, that you might reveal your mercy and your light to me, that I might know it and see it as mercy, and see it as a bright light, to see the darkness that was within me and that is me, and flee straight to you and be altered on your altar. I'm talking too much, but I have a short psalm to read, so maybe that's why. Here it is. Psalm 126, a joyful return to Zion, a song of ascents. I think this is Solomon. When the Lord brought back the captivity of Zion, we were like those who dream. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. And they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are glad. Bring back our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. He who continually goes forth weeping, bearing seed for sowing, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. I think this is beautiful because this is, it was easy for me to think about with these fires sort of looming on the horizon, and this sort of like tension in the air about the destruction around us, you know, and this towering power that calls one easily to mind to the fear of the Lord. And these are people who were brought out of captivity that lasted for, I don't even know how long. It's an allusion to the return from Babylonian exile in the 6th century, and were allowed back in by Cyrus through no political machinations. He literally was like, let them back, bring them back. The Lord has told me to let them back. This constantly happens throughout the history of Israel, which is why they remain like, God has chosen us and helped us out. We are not turning our back anymore. Okay, we'll turn it back for a while. No, we love you. Lord, I don't know. Lord, you're the best. But you cannot help but fall on your face in gratitude. Our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Sow in tears shall reap in joy. Do not avoid, this is telling me, reminding me, do not avoid bad feeling. Do not avoid, do not flee from destruction, but stand firm in it. Do not flee from fullness of compassion. Do not be like, oh, it's the Lord's will, I'm not going to worry about that. Be with people in their sorrow. If your heart is sorrowed, man, do not let your faith waver. Let your faith grow strong. Man, when frustration is visited upon me, it's very easy to be like, what the heck, and become easily very troubled. And there are many troubles in this land. Troubles within me and troubles without me. But my job as a servant of God, as a seed, the mustard seed of His glory on this earth, my job is to remain stalwart and faithful. You know? To be gloriously happy that I am plagued and in His hand. If I am being tested, then He considers me worthy of testing. If I am being trained, then He's preparing me for battle. You know? I must not only have a compassionate heart and a servant's heart, but a warrior's heart. All that the Lord does to me is draw me closer to Him. And all that my flesh really wants to do sometimes is burrow down in myself, be frustrated, lash out, become so consumed with self-interest that I can't see. I'm so burrowed down in my navel-gazing that I'm not casting my eyes to the heaven and just praising Him once again. So that is what I do today. I bring myself once again to the altar, knowing that whatever He is sowing in my life, frustration, pain, destruction, that He brings all to His glory. And my joy is in His glory, so 1 + 1 = love. Amen. Selah.